Today I'm going to share with you my top tips that I looked for in my dream job. Hey guys, I'm here in Jersey City, right across from Manhattan. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm just got a couple days left here, and I've just kind of been thinking about what brought me to this place. For years, I had a passion for a certain number of things in my life. I wanted a job where I could travel because I love vacation and I loved being in control. So I wanted to travel. I wanted to help others. I wanted to get paid to help others because in my life I had experienced that whenever I was helping and giving of myself, that I was the most happy, that it was fulfilling. In addition to that, I wanted to have control of my income. I knew I was a hard worker, so I wanted a job where if I worked more, I got paid more. And literally, I decided this when I was 11 years old. So it was my mission for quite some time. And it was actually kind of funny. My very first job I applied for, I was 15 years old, and I applied to work at a Cracker Barrel that they were opening in my town. And they almost hired me. I think they weren't thinking straight because I was only 15, but the lady told me in my interview that I had a sparkle in my eye whenever I talked about Cracker Barrel. And if you guys know me, you know I love food, and Cracker Barrel has some pretty good food. So I was able to convey that in my interview. But I was actually applying for the position of expediter, which got paid more than just like the cashier person or whatever. So they actually told me they were hiring me, and then right when it came down to my first day, they changed their mind, and they weren't going to give me a position that brought me tips. It was just going to be a flat rate. And at 15 years old, I turned them down because, like I said, I was on a mission to get paid according to how hard I worked. So there went my first job. But as time went in life, a lot of you know, I went to college. I ended up waiting tables to pay my way through college for that same reason. I was able to travel because I had a flexible schedule, and the harder I worked, the more I got paid. The more shifts I picked up, the more I could earn. If I stayed, I would always stay late. I would close the restaurant. I would open the restaurant. I would work every holiday, although mostly they made us. And in turn, my income would grow. The only thing that was missing was helping people. So I was still searching. And in this time, I did have a few other bouts. I worked at my church for a very short time, seriously, like 1 month, because it was an hourly rate. And while I thought, this could go with my passion of wanting to help others, I don't know if you guys have ever had a job where there's a clock and you just stare at it. And I would just wait for 5 o'clock to come. I used to do this in high school also. I have a really hard time with just watching time pass. So I knew that wasn't for me. Then I was a mortgage broker for a short time also, and it was a very similar circumstance. The harder I worked, the more I got paid, but it just wasn't fulfilling. Then I found Beachbody, where I was able to earn according to my work. I was able to vacation and have flexible time. And lastly, I was able to help people, and it truly is the most fulfilling job ever when you get messages from you guys saying like you're on track with your workouts, you're losing weight, but most importantly, you're feeling better, because that is what really comes out of this. So today, I don't know where you're at in life, and I don't know what you're doing, but if you're watching that clock, and if you're dreading every Monday morning, and if you just can't hardly pull yourself to do it one more day, and if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're fed up, because I've been there, I've been miserable, I've been crying, and I have been unfulfilled, and it's no place to be. I want you today to make a list. What are your top 3 things? Those were my top 3 priorities that I knew I wanted in life, and I wasn't going to stop till I got them. Make your list and backtrack it. Go backwards. What's going to get you there? If you want more tips on how to be successful, I wrote an ebook that I'm offering to you right now for free. Won't be free forever, but if you go to jessicabelzernelson.com, put your name up at the top, I'll send it right over, and we'll get you on your track to success, because I want you living a fulfilled life.